Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Mitch Keller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now Michael Harris the second. And safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Whips it across. One out in the top of the first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Edwards, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Drake Baldwin digs in now. And fouled off.
Ball that's outside.
Strike on the inside corner. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. The relay, he scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risk.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz heads towards it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park. And on the mound in this one, Brandon Sproat.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And that one fouled off. There's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the tying run is on base. No outs, runner at first. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That's in there. That's strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Gonzalez rounds second, heads for third. And now a wide throw to third. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. This is Joey Bart. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now Spencer Horwitz. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he
now
welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. David Bednar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Bednar goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And now the count is even. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gonzalez to first in time. And quickly 1 away in the second. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And Olson is set down. 2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike two.
2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter.
Oh, gets dirty to first. And very nicely done for the out. New arm out of the bullpen, Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Holderman.
Dylan Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. Cruz at second with nobody out. And that is out of play. Out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Slapped foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Alonso.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Cruz coming home. He'll score easily. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there.
Everything came together for him. Really nice jobs.
Kyle Nicholas gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now a chance for Drake Baldwin. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4
Inside,
to a
ball
board.
4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Riley in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Alonso is waved home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swings through that high fastball.
0-1.
That one's in there. 0-2 now. 2 on, 2 outs. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
A.J. Minter takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air left field. Profar moving under this one. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. A little bit low. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. The next offering misses. 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, Albies. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting.
So they're down to the final out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching.
from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bulls and the Washington Nationals. It's the Bulls and the Washington. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
For the Bulls, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
That one out to right. Call on his way over. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one pulled foul. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that is the inning. Bottom of the first. Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Swing and a foul out of play. Swung on, belted. That one back. Out of here. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Kyle Finnegan.
Number 67.
Here's Austin Riley. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
ball, one
Finnegan, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's up.
Ripped on a line. Cruz makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
White back to work. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now up for Washington, Alex Call.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Anthony Bender. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Cruz. And there's 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And ball 1. Two outs. That one 95 to finish him off. On to pitch now for the Nationals, DJ Hers.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
Well,
number 77.
1-run game. Now it's going to be Ozzie Albies.
Hers.
Inside, almost got him.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
Foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Call right there to make the grab. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 out, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. So up next, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1.
Xavier Edwards.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and that is that. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. James Wood.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down a win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Juan Yepes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike up high, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Batting none.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz as the Nationals are down to their final out. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you
Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Dubai going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
0-1.
0-1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Next pitch misses way outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Michael Harris the second getting ready to hit. High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Pitch kicks away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Slider misses outside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. Relay throw. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Absolutely.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Pierce Johnson.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Alonso touches the plate to score. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This one could be trouble. Here comes Riley. He'll score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Profar around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
In the dirt.
0-1.
And that one got a piece of him.
Got him. Take your
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that's a nice job of
new pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Dylan Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound today, number 35. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Now
Amos Willingham.
Number 50.
Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
Willingham.
Willingham, 26 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Jammed him pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Now at the plate, Michael Harris II, Profar. And there's one down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Drake Baldwin will hit next. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the third out. Back here in Atlanta, digging in, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Tanner Banks comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes
Now
when they're
pitching.
called upon with big leads because
Tanner
it just doesn't have the same
Banks.
intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in
0-1.
situations like this as well.
And that one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That's a base hit. And out to aboard. Throw to third. Safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic.
Ball.
In the dirt. Profar into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swings through that.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls,
He was
2 strikes.
really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that
That's down.
swing.
Good eye right there. Swung on, popped up left side. Edwards makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up
0-1.
there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Up the middle, base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher,
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Dylan Lee.
Now pitching.
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. And he's
On the
out.
tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 63.
Now
Here's
pitching for the
Profar now.
Braves, number 63.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Baldwin gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop, third strike.
Now batting. The
Matt
designated
Olson
hitter,
up to the plate.
Matt
Just not a good pitch to
Olson.
swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And
That's a
takes
ball.
low for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And Olson is set down. And here comes
Now
Ozzie
batting,
Albies to the
second
dish.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The wind of the pitch.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. We've all seen
The
the
right
defensive
fielder,
shift
number
make a
3,
big
Dylan
difference in defending
Cruz.
against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
That ball's
Now
foul.
Dylan Cruz. That's way outside. 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Albies off of first with 2 away. That one hammered center field way back there. And it is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Dylan Lee. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fouled off left side. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is...
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Anthony Bender.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Foul ball there. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Acuna swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Braves down to their final out.
Up next.
Here comes Austin Riley. Struck out. Swinging his first time.
Riley.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
This could end it. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope.